Alright, well, it looks like we might be starting a bit earlier than I thought here, as it looks like all three omelets are in the lobby here. We got the St. Louis Storms going up against the Denver Omelets. They have showed up to the building. Balucha finally got his Uber. Let's look at the lineups here. The Storm got Rodeo, Rath, and Cocky Walrus going, and for the Omelets, they got Balucha, Scodz, and Sheba. And it looks like both teams are already ready. So let's get it. Sorry if I'm catching anybody off guard here. I got caught off guard by this game starting this early too. As here we go. We stick in St. Louis for this one. Rath, get in the puck. Sending it, or not sending it around boards actually. Oh no, he is sending it around boards to Cocky Walrus. Here we go, over the front of the middle. Sheba trying to take it. Rodeo bounces off the boards. Cocky Walrus tries to get to it, but cannot. I expect this one to be a good matchup here. Denver looking to prove themselves, and the Storm looking to continue their dominant ways here. Rath and Sheba fighting for it. Rath trying to get up to Walrus. Walrus sends it back. Balucha sends it wide. Rodeo now. Sending it down to Scodz. Rath gets it away from Sheba in the 1v1. Rodeo now trying to get past Balucha. Cannot. Rath tries to get past Balucha and also cannot, but this time he gets sent over to the other side. Sheba and Rath going for it. Sheba gets it away from him, but Rath gets back to it. Rath goes for the shot, blocked by Scodz. Scodz now gets past Rodeo, tries to get it over to Sheba. Balucha hitting the boards. Looks like he's having a bit of lag issue. He's still not quite all there. As Scodz sends it over to Balucha. Balucha goes for the shot, misses. Sheba hit off the puck by Rodeo. Now Rodeo going for the shot, but sends it wide. Now Scodz and Rodeo. Scodz gets it away from him. Now goes behind the Omelets net. Goes for a shot, but the full icer doesn't continue to have the power that it did. And Rath able to stop it. Rodeo blocks that pass attempt over to Balucha. Rodeo loses it. Sheba down the one-on-one. Can't get it past Rath. Rodeo forgot the puck there, and it almost cost him. Storm now trying to move it up. Scodz, though, stopping that and passing it over to Sheba. Sheba goes for the shot. Gets it past Rath. And the rookie continues his dominant start to the season. Woofs in chat. Scodz now over to Sheba. Goes for it again, but Sheba can't get it in. Rodeo now goes for the shot, gets it past Scodz, 1-1. The sniper. Both teams coming out of the gate swinging. Balucha now trying to get past Rodeo, cannot. Rodeo now trying to put the moves on Sheba, gets it over to Walrus with the shot blocked by Scodz. Rodeo now sending it back over to Cocky Walrus, who sends it back all the way to Rodeo. Rodeo and Balucha. Rodeo gets it back to Rath. Rath up to Rodeo. Loses it. Scodz now sending it away. Rath taking it. Rath over to Walrus. Goes for the shot but misses wide. Scodz now. Try to get up to Balucha but sent away by Rodeo. Scodz trying to get it away. Sheba gets it out but right to Rath. Rath trying to pass it back in. Sheba though with a nice pressure. Forcing Rath to move back and get it over to Rodeo. Rodeo now up to Walrus with the shot blocked by Scodz. Scodz around the boards to Rath. Rath loses it to Sheba. Rodeo, though, right there to take it back, but Sheba again bumps him off, and now Balucha dumping it. Weird bounce off the boards, allowing Balucha to get back to it. Takes the shot blocked by Rath. Rath gets it away. Rodeo goes for it, but misses just wide. Scodz moving it around the back of the net, gets it up to Sheba, but just a bit too hard. Sheba can't get his stick on it. Now Rodeo and Sheba fighting for it. Rodeo gets it up, boards to Walrus. Walrus sends it over to the other side of the boards, where Scodz will take it behind the Omelets net. But Walrus not done yet, gets it away from Scodz, but Balucha now there to take it back. Balucha gets it all the way down into the Storm zone. Now Sheba fighting for it in front of the net, but sends it away. Scodz trying to get over to Sheba, blocked by Walrus. Sheba now going for a shot of his own, misses wide. Rath sending it away here. Rodeo taking it 2-on-1. Beautiful pass to Walrus, and they take advantage of the breakaway opportunity. 2-1 our score here. Storm out on top. Rodeo now going for a shot, sent away by Balucha. Rath also blocked by Balucha here. Scodz is now taking it. Going up against Rath. Rath just sends it away. Scodz not looking too great here so far. It looks like a lot of the things he's trying for are being snuffed out by the Storm here. Now he sends that over to the other side. Rath trying to get it up to Walrus. Can't get it past Sheba. Now Walrus sending it down. Scodz here. Looking to do something. Gets it over to Balucha. Now takes it again. Goes for a shot. Just wide. Rodeo trying to get it up the boards. Walrus sends it back. And Rodeo trying again. This time gets it up to Walrus. Walrus leaving over the middle for Rodeo. Rodeo takes it. But misses wide. Walrus goes for a shot. Blocked by Balucha. Now Rath. Over to Rodeo. Rodeo trying to center it. Blocked by Scodz. Scodz and Rath collide. Rath keeps him away, and that will end the first period. 2-1 our score. Very tightly contested here after the first. We got 2 more periods to go, and considering how late it is, it looks like both of these teams are going to try to get them done as quickly as possible. Second period now, as we lost a Balucha. Oh, and that leads to it going to the third period. Well, I hope they realize what's happening here. I think maybe what they'll do is they'll play this one out and then play an extra match afterwards here. But I will try to keep track of the scoreboard. As Rodeo tries to put it in, it is also only the second period right now, not the third. For anybody who's currently curious, Walrus at the beautiful pass. But the double goalie setup keeps it from going in. Balucha fighting with Rodeo. Now Scodz gets over to Sheba. Sheba sending it back over to Scodz. Scodz now trying to take it up and dumping it all the way back behind the Storm's net. Rath now sending it down. Scodz taking it. Scodz bringing it up. Walrus over to Balucha, but Balucha sends it back over. Rath now to Balucha, but Balucha sends it away. Scodz now has it. Bumped by Rodeo, though. And that ruins their chance there. Sheba sending it over to Balucha. Balucha trying to get over to Scodz. Can't quite do it. Now Rath. Taking it from behind his net. Blocked by Scodz. Scodz might have a chance here, but a beautiful play by Walrus to bump him off of it. Now Rath gets around 2 here. Trying to get past Scodz. Again, Scodz stops it and puts it in. Scodz with the good pressure there. Not allowing the Storm to get out of their zone and capitalizing on that mistake. 2-2. Now Walrus with a beautiful shot. I don't think anybody saw that one coming. Into the other corner. 3-2 our score. Rodeo sending it over to the other side. Walrus, a nice block in there. Getting Sheba away from it. Walrus sends it wide. Rodeo trying to get it past Balucha. Trying to get it centered. Sent away. Now Sheba. Pinching it around the boards. Sending it all the way back behind the Omelets net. Scodz taking it. Scodz passing it. Or trying to pass up to Sheba. Sheba now fighting with the Rath for it. Sheba, sorry, gets over to Balucha. Balucha can't do much with it. Now Sheba gets the puck back, but Walrus sends it away. Trying to again pass it to Balucha. Rath now has it from behind his own net, trying to send it out. Can't quite get it to work. Now he accidentally bumps up against Rodeo there because of the pressure from Sheba. But luckily it does not go into their own net. Now Rodeo taking this one, moving it up ice, back behind the Omelets net. Sheba sending it around. Rath now sending it around as well. Over to Rodeo. Balucha gets it middle. Scodz can't put it in, and now Balucha with the second chance opportunity. Gets it past Rath. Right in the corner. 3-3 our score. Now Rodeo with a nice move on the faceoff, but Sheba is there to block the shot. Now Scodz with a nice shot, but blocked by Walrus. Now Walrus trying to take it up here. Moving through the omelets, sorry. As now Rath has it, tries to center it, gets it to Rodeo, but Rodeo can't do anything with it. 3 omelets defenders there, immediately ready to stop him. But a nice play by Walrus gets it over to Rodeo, and again he can't do much with it. Now the 2-on-1, pass back to Balucha, but Walrus comes up behind him and keeps him from taking advantage of the nice pass from Sheba. Now Balucha's trying to steal away from Rodeo, but Rodeo keeps it away from him. Scodz now going for the shot, just straight up blocked by Rodeo. Rodeo tries to pass it down to Walrus. Walrus gets it, but blocked by Scodz. Good defense as Sheba takes a shot, blocked by Rath. Pass over to Walrus, blocked. All right, send along the boards to Rodeo here. Under 1:30 left here in the second period, not the third period. Sorry about that discrepancy. A glitch caused this to be the third period. This is only the second here. As Walrus sends it over to the other side. Scodz now. Trying to get past Rodeo, but Walrus sends it away from him. Balucha and Walrus fighting for it. Balucha sending it around boards. Walrus gets Scodz away from it. Now Rath. Sheba trying to get past Rath. Walrus sends it away. Balucha now trying to get up to Scodz. Rodeo blocks it, but Scodz keeps it. 40 seconds. Rath from behind the Storm's net. Pass up to Rodeo, blocked away by Balucha. Walrus with the save. Maybe a bit more complicated than it needed to be, but still keeps it from going into the Storm's net. Balucha from behind his own net, trying to get up to Scodz. Walrus blocks it, goes for the tight angle and sends it into the side of the net. Now Balucha trying to keep the cocky Walrus away from it. He goes for that same angle and again can't quite hit it. Now Scodz and Rath 1-on-1. Rodeo comes in with the assist though and helps keep it out of the Storm's net. 5 seconds left in the second period. Sent along the boards. Walrus, one last chance. No. Oh, almost, but no. As that will end the period 3-3. As they will have to restart for the final period. I didn't get a chance to see the scoreboard. Oh. Hopefully, it's not too fucked. I know the score is 3-3. It's more, it's more the fact that I didn't get the final scoreboard. So I don't know. So there's going to be no logs for that match because the logs are going to be messed up and I didn't get a shot of the scoreboard when everybody was still in the match. Anyways, it's 3-3 going into the third period here. A close contest here between two of the better teams in the NSL. As Rath sending it around boards to Rodeo. Rodeo sending it back to Rath. Sheba there to stop him though. Now Scodz trying to send it up to Sheba, a bit too far up. Now Walrus taking it. Walrus going for a shot, blocked by Scodz. The rebound attempt saved by Balucha. The Omelets here looking for what could be a very big statement win over the Storm, who I consider one of the top 2 teams right now in the NSL. Rodeo getting it away here, sending it behind the Omelets net. Scodz moving it around, gets it up to Sheba. Sheba trying to put it in, but Rath stops it. Rodeo trying to get it up to Walrus. Walrus sends it around. Rodeo now sending it back to cocky Walrus, blocked by Sheba. Cocky Walrus now sending it over the middle of the Rodeo, who puts it in. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot. 4-3. 4-3 our score here. Storm on top. Rath sending it over to Rodeo. Rodeo now trying to bounce it up to Walrus. Scodz though sends it over to Sheba. Beautiful save by Rath. Oh, what could have been a great play for the Omelets. Now a bit of a bump in there between teammates here as the Omelets are trying to get out of their zone. Scodz does, but Rath immediately sends it back in. Rodeo now around behind the Omelets net to Cocky Walrus. Cocky Walrus back over to Rodeo, but Balucha fighting for him with him. But Rodeo gets it past him. Rodeo out to Rath, blocked by Scodz. Rath now sending it over to Walrus. Walrus dumping it back behind the Omelets net. Omelets looking to try to tie this one up here. Walrus fighting with Scodz. Walrus now with a nice move. Sending it around boards to Rodeo. Rodeo trying to get past Sheba. Can't quite do it. Reminder that this is the third period. Score 4-3 for the Storm. Omelets trying to tie this one up here as time's starting to run out for them. Sheba can't quite put it in. Under 3 minutes left. Scodz and Walrus fighting for it. Scodz gets it away from him. Now Sheba taking it up. Trying to pass over to Balucha. Can't quite do it. Scodz now. Sending it up to Sheba. Sheba again trying to send it over to Balucha, but again blocked. Now Balucha trying to thread the needle between Walrus and Rodeo. They can't quite do it. Now it gets sent all the way back behind the Omelets net. Now the Omelets set it back down into the Storm zone. Rath blocked by Scodz though. Storm not out of the clear quite yet. Trying to send it up to Rodeo, all the way down to Walrus, actually, until a Storm puts their stick on it. Scodz now from behind the nets, trying to send it up, blocked by Rodeo. Rodeo trying to get it around Scodz. Wasn't quite able to do it. Walrus now back to Rath on the beautiful pass. But no shot. Because of good defense from Denver. Now, the Omelets trying here. Under 2 minutes left now. Still looking to tie this one up. Sheba centers it. Balucha can't get it in. He had the chance on the wrap. No. Sending it wide. Balucha can't take advantage of the opportunity. Omelets still down by one. Sheba trying to fight Rodeo and Walrus for it. Rath loses it to Balucha, but gets it right back. Now Walrus trying to help move it up, but Scodz starts moving it back into the Storm's zone. Rath trying to send it around to Rodeo. Sheba gets there first. Over to Balucha. Sent wide. Balucha now with the nice pressure. Sheba. No, a beautiful bump by Walrus and a nice shot to boot. 5-3 our score. Storm ahead by 2. Walrus now trying to get past Scodz. There's a minute left here. The Omelets trying to tie this one up here in the third period. Rodeo here fighting. Has Scodz. Scodz trying to get past Rodeo. Can't quite do it. Sheba now gets it past Rodeo. Rath and Balucha. Rath sends it over to Walrus. Walrus fought off by Sheba. Sends it over to Rath. Rath off the boards to Rodeo. Rodeo with a shot. And it's in. A beautiful shot from Rodeo. And that could be what ends this one here. 6-3 our score. Scodz with a nice move. Can he put this one in? Centers it. Balucha blocked. Scodz now with the shot. Blocked by Rodeo. Rodeo shot blocked by Scodz here. Bit of revenge. Walrus blocks Scodz shot. Now Rodeo bounces it off the boards. Back to Rodeo from Walrus. Rodeo goes for the shot. Sent wide. Good defense from Sheba here. 10 seconds left. I don't see the Omelets getting 3 goals in that time. Balucha lagging out in the bottom of the screen. And I guess that's a fitting way to end it. 6-3 our final score. Omelets unfortunately cannot pull that one off. Honestly, a much closer match than the score shows.